In the last video, I shared 6 things you need to do in order to reinvent yourself, and today we're going to be talking about the first one. Hi everyone, welcome back to Nurturing Her if you're new here, and welcome back to the mini Self-Reinvention Series if you're not. As we all know, social media is a huge part of our lives, and it is one of the biggest ways we connect with each other. It also provides a sense of community. While this can be great, it also causes negative effects on our mental health and well-being. It has been proven in studies that excessive social media use can cause endless distractions, anxiety, and depression. Think about it, apps like TikTok and Instagram are designed to keep you on there for as long as possible. In order to reinvent yourself, you have to stop using social media for fun and learn how to start using it to your benefit. Which brings me to the structure of this video. We're going to talk about the signs it's time to limit your social media use, why social media matters on your self-reinvention journey, how you can stop doom scrolling, and lastly, we'll end with some action steps so you get the most out of this video. Before we get into all that, I'm going to give you a couple seconds to subscribe. So what are the signs it's time to limit your social media use? Number 1, social media is consuming all of your time and energy. If you find yourself spending hours on social media and you're unable to focus on things that help you advance your life, like learning a new skill and exercising, then it might be time for you to limit your social media use. It's important to prioritize your time and energy wisely. Unfortunately, the things we use every day is holding us back from the betterment of ourselves. Sign number 2, you're not present in the moment. If you find yourself checking your phone for updates when you're out with friends or family, it might be time for you to limit your social media use. And if you can't be present in the moment, how do you plan to lock in and change your life? Sign number 3, it's creating a negative mindset. If you find that you feel inadequate or insecure, not motivated or inspired after scrolling on social media, it might be time for you to limit your use. For example, this can look like comparing yourself to others online, what they're wearing and what they're doing, or obsessing over likes and followers. Sign number 4, it's not helping you learn or grow. If the content you're consuming is not adding value to your life or helping you learn new things, it's time to limit your social media use. Social media can be a great source of inspo and knowledge, but it's important to curate a feed that supports your reinvention journey. But we'll talk more about that later on. By recognizing these signs, you'll be one step closer to creating the life of your dreams. But I know you're probably wondering, why does it matter if you use social media when you're trying to reinvent yourself? The truth is, social media is designed to keep you focused on gossip and negativity, basically everything but yourself. It's a major time sink and it distracts you from your goals and aspirations. It can also create a sense of fear and missing out, which will be detrimental to your self-reinvention journey because it leaves you with negative emotions and no focus or motivation. It also messes with your confidence and positive self-image because you're comparing yourself to the best parts of others' online personas. For me personally, every time I would try to do something that was beneficial to me, like incorporating that girl habits, I would end up distracted. I'm talking, I would eat breakfast, tell myself I'm gonna give myself some time for my food to digest, and then I'm gonna go work out. I'd get on TikTok and IG and scroll for hours, and then by the time I look up, I have no motivation to work out anymore, and then I just kept putting it off. I'll do it tomorrow. I never did it. Never happened. It was so hard for me to actually focus and form new habits. This would happen with everything I would do. I try to wake up earlier to have a slower morning, but when I first got up, the first thing I would do was check my phone, and that will hold me up. But taking a break and limiting how often I was on social media, especially making a decision to not use it in the morning, was one of the few things that helped me get started and be consistent while trying to create a better life for myself. Overall, limiting social media use can help you stay focused, motivated, and connected to your own glow up. So, how do you limit your usage and stop doom scrolling? The first thing you can do is set time limits. This can help you avoid getting sucked into the endless scrolling trap. Apps like IG allow you to set time limits within the app. To set time limits for all of your apps, you go into your settings, click on screen time, and go to where it says app limits. With this, you want to gradually set limits for yourself. So for example, if you spend 3 hours on TikTok a day, you don't want to try to go for an hour, you want to go to 2.5 and then gradually go down from there. This will benefit you in the best way possible because you'll have more free time to do the things that are going to allow you to change your life. Next thing you can do is simply turn your notifications off. Have notifications constantly pop up on your phone, be a distraction, and make it difficult to focus on any of your tasks. Using do not disturb mode or putting your phone on vibrate mode often will work wonders. The next thing you can do is take a break. This is what I did in the beginning stages of my reinvention journey because in order for me to focus on myself and my goals, I had to control what I was spending my time on. It's important to take breaks from social media, reset, and then come back with a more balanced approach. You can take a break by deleting apps off your phone, or you can go on a social media detox, which is when you refrain from using social media either partially or completely. It's up to you how you detox. It can be for a day, a week, a month, or even longer. The next and probably the most important thing you can do is replace social media with other activities. On your reinvention journey, there'll be new things you'll want to incorporate into your daily routine to become the best version of yourself, like reading, exercising, journaling, and practicing a new hobby. This, in place of scrolling all day, will set you up for success. The next thing you want to do to limit your social media use and stop doom scrolling is be more mindful and intentional with how you're spending your time. Take note of how apps make you feel, and when you need a break, take one. Now, let's talk about homework, aka action steps, so that you get the most out of this video. In this section, how to know when it's time to limit your social media use. In number 4, I mentioned, you know it's time when it's not helping you learn or grow, but it is possible to curate a feed that does. Social media really is a great source of inspo and knowledge. So for the first part of your homework, here are 2 action steps to take right now to curate your feed and start using social media to your benefit. Step 1, take a look at who you're following. One of the easiest ways to curate your feed is by following the right people. Aim to follow individuals who inspire you, who share your interests, values, and goals, and who provide content that is informative, inspiring, and uplifting. Step 2, unfollow all the accounts that do not support the person you're becoming, and the accounts that trigger your comparison, jealousy, any negative emotions, thoughts, and actions. So yes, that means people you went to school with, and even a family member or two. By removing people that do not align with your goals and aspirations, and replacing them with people who do, you're giving yourself the opportunity to create a supportive and motivating experience that helps you stay on track to achieve your desired outcomes. The second part of your homework is to get to the root cause of your excessive social media use. I'm a journal prop girly, so there will always be some kind of introspection, a part of the action step at the end of all of my videos. So to get to the root cause, answer these 3 prompts. What are my intentions for using social media? Why do I feel the need to use it so frequently? What emotions do I typically feel before, during, and after using social media? How do these emotions relate to my overall well-being and goals? And what are some benefits and drawbacks of using social media in my life? Are there any specific instances where social media has negatively impacted my life or relationships? By reflecting on these prompts and exploring your thoughts and feelings, the goal is to gain a deeper understanding of your relationship with social media and take steps to create a healthier and more intentional approach on your journey. There were a few more prompts that I used to understand this, so let me know in the comments if you want more. I hope you found today's video on limiting your social media use and curating your feed on your social media journey helpful. Remember, social media is a tool that can be used to support your goals, but it's up to you to use it intentionally. This is the second video in this mini-series, so if you haven't already, go watch the first one, titled How to Reinvent Yourself and Change Your Life, because every topic in that video will be an in-depth video like this one to help you reinvent yourself. The next video will be all about the self-love shifts you need to make. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell, and let me know you enjoyed this video by leaving a like. And follow me on my socials, because you don't want to miss these tips.
I still been plotting on the low, scheming on the low. The farthest thing from perfect, like everyone I know. I just